guys, today I'm going to show you some of my favorite brushes, sort of brushes that I can't live without. I have been using a lot of eyeshadow lately, if you've noticed, but I've kind of come to really enjoy using certain brushes in my routine. So these are some of the brushes I actually get excited about using. That sounds weird, but I do actually get excited about using these brushes, so I thought I would just show them to you and let you know what works for me. If you have not seen my face, hello. My name is Lauren J. Welcome or welcome back. And I have a ton of videos on my channel showing me putting on eyeshadow. So please go check some of them out if you're interested in what my face actually looks like. But today we're just going to concentrate on the brushes. I have very deep hooded eyes, and I do have deep dark circles under my eyes, so this sort of pertains to all of that. I don't have a ton of lid space because I have hooded eyes, so I have to work more in the crease. I have to work more on the outside of my eye, and I don't tend to put a lot of shadow under my eye because of the dark circles. So that being said, let's take a look at some of my favorite brushes. So we're going to start off real cheap. So this is the Essence Precise Eyeliner brush. This is just a little eyeliner brush. This is $2.99 at Ulta, and it is just one of the best eyeliner brushes I have ever used. I really love to get in real close to my lash line. When I do a liner, I usually do a powder liner. I may occasionally do a gel liner. I don't really use liquid eyeliner. I don't use pens. A brush like this just gives me so much control, and it deposits so much product along the lash line that I really do enjoy using this brush. This brush has come out a few times in a few different designs. I think on the Ulta website it is the angled eyeshadow brush, but it's actually called the Precise Eyeliner brush from Essence. So that is the first one for detail. The next one is the Zoeva 227. This is actually the 227V, which I believe that means vegan. So the Zoeva 227 is kind of a famous brush, and this is the vegan version. This is the soft definer. It's sort of got this V shape. It is from the Rose Golden collection, and there are several different versions of the Zoeva 227. This one happens to be duo colored. The other one I have is just a basic white colored brush, but this is really good for depositing product on the outside of my eye, and also for doing a little bit of diffusing in the crease. It deposits nicely on the lid and it diffuses well in the crease. And I just look forward to putting stunner shades on my eyes with this. This is a really solid brush to get a lot of coverage on your eye, and it can also go very precise if you need it to. That is the Zoeva 227V. This is one of the brushes that I have had the longest. This is the It brushes for Ulta. I believe this is the Airbrush concealer brush. And as you can see, it is a beautiful crease brush. I spent so long looking for a beautiful, soft crease brush. And my thing is I, early in my makeup days, did not want to pay for, I didn't want to pay money, like real money, for a brush. Like, I didn't think brushes deserved to have more than $10 spent on them. So this one is $14, and this one's so old that all of the writing has rubbed off of it, but it is still just as soft and just as shaped as the day I got it. And this is beautiful for blending out the crease, for placing things in the crease, but also blending out the crease. And it just leaves such a nice blend on the eye. I really adore this brush, and it is so soft. So soft. This one is one of my oldest brushes. This is the Chanel No. 2. And you may just be able to see any of the logo, but probably not. I mean, it's just right there, but probably not. This is a flat shader brush, and it is a very flexible, I believe this is natural hair. I think the Chanel brushes now are not natural hair, but this was before they changed their brushes. I bought this several years ago, and it is a flat shader brush. This is just so pliable and nice and soft that you just dip into the shadow and place it on the lid and just pack shadow on the lid. And that's what I love this for, is just packing shadow on the lid. It feels so nice. It picks up so much product, and it's so beautiful. I think they do have a version of this now that is called their 202. I think that's what it is. I can't guarantee it's the same. Their Chanel number 2 right now, I believe, is a foundation or a contour brush, so it's a face brush. But this Chanel number 2 eye brush is absolutely a beautiful brush, such high quality. This was constantly selling out when it was out, and I managed to get my hands on it. And I am so glad I did, because this was an investment brush. This was like a $30 brush. And I know I said before that I don't believe in spending a lot on brushes, but this was back in my bougie Chanel days when I was willing to spend money on anything Chanel. So you can probably get a better brush for cheaper, but I love this one. So if you can find a flat shader brush that isn't stiff and just applies product like butter, that's what you need. That's what I need anyway. This is the Sigma E45. This is one of the brushes that I got in the Angelica Nyquist influencer set from Sigma. The first time I ever bought a Sigma brush, and I adore this brush. This is an angled crease brush, and what I love this for is not really in the crease, but in the outer corner of my eye. If I want to make my eye a little bit bigger, if I want to make the outer V a little bit bigger, I can tap here, and I can tap here, and I can tap, and I get a really precise angle on the outside of my eye, and it just enlarges the eye. And so that's what I love this for. And every time this brush is used and I need to clean it, or I can't use it for the shadow look that I want, I get very sad. So this is the Sigma E45 Tapered Blending. This one is a little bit cheaper. This is the Real Techniques setting brush. Now this usually comes in a set with some other brushes. I really just wanted this brush. This brush, the shape of it, for underneath my eyes, for setting powder underneath my eyes, is perfect. This fits right underneath my eyes. It helps to put the powder down to set my concealer, and I always need a little bit of extra coverage under my eyes because I do have those really dark blue circles. So setting my eyes really just helps also with coverage if I don't want things to get too cakey with I don't pile on concealer. I just put a few dots and then I blend it out, and then I set it with powder, and it just gives it a more luminous finish, and you try to like reflect light more than just cover it up. This is just the perfect size for underneath my eye, and it's so loose and soft. It's not scratchy at all. And I've used this so many times. I can go for weeks without washing this brush. Wash your brushes, but I'm usually using the same product over and over and over again, so I'm not changing out shades. So wash your brushes, but I can go weeks using this brush, and it is just so perfect for underneath my eyes. And then this is the last brush I will talk about. This is from BH Cosmetics. It's pretty much your basic angled blending brush. This is a blush brush for me, as you can see. This is a blush brush for me, but I never thought that I would like a blush brush like this. Say that 5 times fast. I usually liked the flatter ones when I started out, but using these has really changed things up for me because I can get such a more precise look with my blush when I use this, because I actually like to place my blush now. Instead of just putting it on the front of my cheeks, I like to place it towards the back of my face in kind of like a little triangle. So this gets really precise, and you can just tap it, and it's really soft. It's nice. This is, again, a BH Cosmetics brush. This is labeled number 3. This is from their Rose Romance set. I'm sure there's a million BH Cosmetics blending or brush, angled brush. Wow, I can't. Angled blush brushes like this. I'm sure there are a million. I'm sure people use them for contour, for all kinds of things. But I love this for blush, and I am sad every time I get too much product on it and I haven't cleaned it, and so I have to go and use a different brush. But this one, definitely my favorite blush brush. So those were my favorite brushes. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, check out my channel for some more videos. Check out my videos where I'm actually putting makeup on, and you can actually see me using some of these brushes. So I've got lots of those videos. I've got unboxings, I've got advent calendars, I've got hauls, I've got, yeah, just a lot of stuff. So I would appreciate a like, I would appreciate a comment, I would appreciate if you'd subscribe and stick around for more. And mostly just thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.